So this speech is dedicated to Chris Dinkle, or as you guys knew him, Mr. Dinkle, and it's to tell you a little bit about him and what type of guy he was to me and to others. And so he had a quote that his family gave him. It's called, "Because it's the right thing to do." Now that doesn't matter what situation you're in, how you feel, if you're tired, if you don't really care, just do the right thing. And that's how he lived his life. That's how he based his life off of that quote. That's how his family saw him. And that's honestly how he did live his life. So, I mean, he was one of the wisest guys that I knew. He was a great father. He was a really great husband. And also an amazing friend. Not just a teacher, but an amazing friend to me. And many knew him, and many loved him. So, Chris wasn't just like a legend to the world, but his legend will live on forever. And it'll be in the hearts of the people that loved him and knew him truly. And that'd be whether family members from being a great father, his wife from a great husband, or me, some of my classmates last year, with him being an amazing friend. And so some of the things he did as a great father, I mean, his love for his daughter and his son-in-law. He would tell us stories all the time about how he was going to prank his son-in-law at Halloween, how he loved his granddaughter, loved his daughters, how family dinners, family meetings, how much love he truly had for him, and how much he cared that they came into the world. And then his love for his wife. He didn't really tell that many stories about his wife to us, but we went actually helped him move some furniture at his dad's place, and we actually talked a little bit to his wife, and honestly a really great couple, and you can tell that they were meant for each other. And then the love he had for his granddaughter. His granddaughter, I'm pretty sure almost every day or at least once or twice a week, he'd always have to tell us something new about his daughter, what she accomplished, things that happened, new outfits, what she looked like. And then for husband-wise, and like I said, he didn't really tell us much stories, but just being around those two, you could definitely tell that they were great people and that they were amazing friends and that they belonged together. And then his wife's love for him. I mean, like I said, not really get to know him a lot. Didn't really know his wife that much, but you could tell that the love was there and that they cared about each other really, really much. And then hard work and dedication. So dedication, like I said, the quote, "Because it's the right thing to do," no matter how they felt towards each other, what circumstance they were in, they always came back to each other and they loved each other. And an amazing friend. So things he taught me that I could use outside of the classroom: being a good person, being a leader, being smart, being wise, things I could use every day. Correcting me, say if I was out of line in class or if I did something wrong, he would always correct me, make sure that I learned from it, and make sure I was right. And then comforting me in hard times, not so much me personally, but in the shop, if I did something wrong, didn't do a weld right, I mean, he would say, yeah, you could work on some of this, but he said overall he did a good job. So he was always positive to people, always positive to his students and friends, and that's a really great trait about him. And so these are some of the few roles that he took on, However, if you would have met him, talked to him, listened to him, you could actually see how intelligent he was and how smart of a person he really was, how much he cared about you and others, and then you could soon realize how great he truly was. And then, even though his loss was much to bear, we know that he's up in heaven, leading and loving his family and friends. And if there's ever a lesson I learned from him, it was that you need to forgive people and love people. I think everyone could say that he did one of those things in his life. His laugh and smile that I remember shall never fade, nor the one he always put on my face. Forever and ever, you goopy grape. And that's a little joke he'd always call us in class. He'd call us goopy grapes. So, thank you for listening to my experience. Do any of you have any questions?
No.
No? All right. Thank you.